back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 15 of Lancer Recap. I'm your host, Jose Ramos-Flores, as I get ready to bring you everything along with sports. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Cue the intro. Starting off with the softball team, they come off a weekend series facing Gardner-Webb, their first Big South Conference matchup of the season. The teams went against each other starting on March 16th in a doubleheader that started with the Runnin' Bulldogs taking the first game 10-0. But Longwood kept calm and then proceeded to hold them scoreless and score for themselves to win their first Big South Conference win of the season, 4-0. Then on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, the Lancers finished Gardner-Webb off another 4-0 game, ending the series 2-1. This weekend also held something special for head coach Dr. Megan Brown, achieved 100 coaching wins for Longwood. A massive congrats to Coach. Our Lancer of the game throughout the series against the Runnin' Bulldogs is the graduate student from Los Alamitos, California. Coriana Anderson notched a second best batting average of .375 and an OPS, combined percentage of on base, and slugging of .875. Also adding 3 hits along with a team high 4 RBIs against Gardner-Webb. The team sits with a record of 9-17 and 2-1 in Big South Conference play. The team had a doubleheader earlier this week against Virginia Tech, taking place on the 19th. I'll recap those matches for all you next week. First at 4 p.m., followed quickly by another matchup at 6 p.m. On a 2-game winning streak looking to add more, we wish nothing but the best of luck for our Lancers. The baseball team started at home with a rematch against VCU on the 12th, losing 16-6 the last time they met. This time, the Lancers were prepared as they held the Rams scoreless and put points on the board, winning 4-0. The following day on the 13th, William and Mary came to town and were too much to handle for Longwood. Lancers unfortunately lose 20-6. The following weekend was the first series against Big South Conference play. First up against the Winthrop Eagles, beginning on the 16th with a doubleheader. The Eagles got the edge, winning 9-4 in their matchup, but fell to the Lancers in their second meeting, 10-6. On the 17th, the Eagles responded by closing the series 9-5. Our Lancer of the game throughout the first Big South series is the senior from Glen Allen, Virginia. Keandre Shelton put a team best batting average of .571 and an OPS of 1.268, adding also a team high 8 hits along with 2 RBIs. The baseball team sits with a record of 9-11 and 1-2 in Big South play. Their next matchup is on the 19th against George Mason, which took place earlier this week, but I'll recap that game for all you next week. The upcoming weekend after the Patriots is against Presbyterian, first up on the 22nd at 6 p.m., followed by a matchup on the 23rd at 2 p.m., ending on the 24th at 1 p.m. We wish nothing but the best for our Lancers in the upcoming week. The Lacrosse team comes off 2 matches in the past week. First up on the 13th, they played George Mason. Coming into the match, they were looking to build off their win against Youngstown State, and they deliver. Defensively and offensively, they stuck as a unit, pulling off the win 10-7. Some standouts include Emily Kate Smith, able to hit a goal but had 4 assists. Riley McDonald's continuing to score as she's been able to put in 4 goals on 10 shots, also added an assist. And our Lancer of the game, Sophia Pasa, put in 5 goals on 6 shots, putting the game away for Longwood and making big-time plays for the win. The team then faced William and Mary in what ended up being an extremely close game down to the wire. With Longwood cutting the lead to just 1 in the final 3 minutes, William and Mary were able to hold their own defensively and pull off the win. Lancers lose a heartbreaker 13-12. The standouts include Kendra DeFilippo and Emily Kate Smith add a goal each respectively, with Smith also having an assist. Sophia Pasa was able to score 2 goals. Ariana Tucci puts in 3 goals. And our Lancer of the game, Riley McDonald, with 5 goals herself, all in 5 shots. In the past 4 games, she's been able to notch 18 goals in total, having 22 in total for the season. The team sits at 2-5 and will face Virginia Tech this week on Wednesday the 20th. As always, we wish the team the best of luck. The men's basketball team found out this past Sunday, March 17, who they will face in the first round of the NCAA tournament. In the JPB for Selection Sunday, the Lancers, a 16 seed in the tournament with a record of 21-13, found out they will be facing number 1 seeded Houston, who hold a record of 30-4. A tough first-round matchup for Longwood, but we've had our backs against the wall before. It'll all take place Friday, March 22nd in Memphis, Tennessee. We wish the team the best of luck as they look to make some noise. And remember, never count out the Lancers. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 15 of Lancer Recap. I've been your host, Jose Ramos-Torres. I hope you have enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see all your beautiful, lovely faces next week. Bye-bye.